video, we're going to show you how we landed this 180,000 square foot church and some other commercial jobs without spending thousands of dollars on Google ads, Facebook ads, or mass mailing. If you guys stay tuned, I'm going to show you guys how we did this. Zach here with Grindbuster Soft Wash TV. Just want to say welcome to the channel. I just started this out, so please follow, subscribe. We're going to be putting out a ton of new information and stuff. I know there's a bunch of people out there, but I hope you guys like. So I just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for making all this happen. All right, with that being said, so this church that I just showed is 180,000 square feet. I drive by it almost every day from work, home. So I was like, I was driving by, I'm like, geez, this place is so dirty. What can I do to get in there? So I went on their website. I emailed them from their info. Just said, hey, my name's Matt, my company, what we do, and said that we could, maybe help you guys out with a free quote. They emailed me back the next day. I came out 2 days later, gave them a quote for the whole building wash. They didn't accept that first. He had to meet with the board, and then I didn't hear from him for 2 weeks. So I reached back out and said, hey, is there any news? He's like, I got to meet with them again. Then they just wanted the backside done, which was along the interstate, which was real bad. They reached back out 2 days later. I went back out, and then they told me they wanted the whole building done. We walked around. They showed me what they wanted, gave me a price that they could afford. I said okay to that price, which I am not going to disclose, but it was 5 figures. So the whole reason for this video is to tell you guys, the small guys like me and whoever else is out there who's just getting into this, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars on ads at first, or hundreds of dollars. It's all about how you market yourself. I started June 1st last year, and within that time frame, I have grown so much by other videos from people out there like us trying to do what we're doing right now, and watching their videos or going to Facebook groups and learning different tactics. And sometimes you got to think outside the box, and that's a big thing. So last year I did about $30,000 worth of gross revenue. This April I have almost 32,000 for April alone. That's it. So I already $2,000 over, so which is crazy. So I'm gonna tell you guys a couple things that I do that maybe might help you out as a small pressure washing business, where you don't have to spend a ton of money on ads or and mass mailing and stuff like that. So first off, I Uber and I do Lyft. And I know it sounds crazy, but Uber and Lyft have landed me, in the last 2 months, have landed me, I think, 8 jobs, all over $1,000 a piece. I usually do high-end clients from the airport. That's all I do is airport runs. And I have my business cards in there. I carry my iPad with me, which I have my CRM on there. And I kind of get a conversation like, oh, yeah, I do pressure washing. And they're like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. We might need our house wash and stuff. I've given 6, I think it's 6 quotes right out of the car from Ubering. Got out, gave them the quote, got a message back saying that they accepted. So what I'm trying to say is, and I'm getting paid to do this too. So I'm getting paid by them for the Uber ride from the airport to their home. And it's a win-win situation. It's just a way to meet people. It's a way to get your name out there. Even if they don't get a quote, I give them my business card. I meet tons of people who have real estate agents and stuff, and they've given their card, and I've gotten some calls and stuff for quotes. So Uber and Lyft, that's one way. Another way is, yes, flyers. I do walk around neighborhoods, put flyers out. I have put out, I think right now, up to this day, I started last month because I'm up in the northeast, so the weather's still kind of crappy, but we are starting to advertise a little bit. I've put out about 800 flyers. I haven't heard one call yet. Not one call. I just want to tell you guys, keep knocking. Not literally, but keep knocking on those doors, guys. Just because one person didn't call right away or within 2-3 weeks, they might have kept your flyer when they're ready to call. But just keep pushing, keep trying. Don't get discouraged, because that's the biggest thing. A lot of guys get discouraged. I see a lot of these guys on the Facebook pages, and they say, hey, how do you guys get jobs? How are you guys getting jobs? I can't get jobs. You got to think outside the box when you don't have the money to advertise. 3, word of mouth. I started an incentive for this year. I guess it wouldn't be word of mouth, but it's more reviews on my Google business profile. So if you leave a review on Google, Nextdoor, or Facebook, you get entered for whatever month it is. You'll get entered for a drawing for a gift card for $25 for that month. And at the end of the year, for however many reviews I have, I'm going to do a final drawing for everybody that left a review. So if I have 201 Google reviews, you'll get a $201 gift card. So give people an incentive to leave you guys reviews. It's $25. I know some of you guys might not have that. You can't do that. But like I said, try to think outside the box to get people to leave you reviews. So when people do look on your Google, Nextdoor, Facebook, they see these reviews. I seen a guy on Facebook the other day. Someone said to him, how come you don't have many likes and reviews? And he said that all my business is word of mouth. I don't pay for reviews. I don't do this. That's a total crock. Your reviews are massive. If you want people calling you off Google and stuff, they do look at your reviews. If you don't have any, they don't trust you. And that's the hardest thing starting off, is building the trust with customers. And 4, we do yard signs too. Yard signs work. So save up money, buy yard signs, get your name out there in the neighborhood. So with that being said, just stick to it, guys. I know it seems difficult at first, but it can be, but it's all about how hard you or how much you guys want it. So, go out there and start knocking on these doors, start passing out flyers. I don't really knock on doors because people get ticked off with their ring. A lot of people, some, not everyone, but just the way people are nowadays. This isn't the 80s. So if you guys want commercial jobs too, this is what I do with the commercial jobs, just besides emailing. I do email, but also I take a notebook and I put it in my car, and I have a pen and I write down, and I'm always on the lookout, and I'm always writing down. I look at freaking businesses left and right, and I write them down. And what I do is I go in, I try to dress somewhat nice, and present myself and just tell them, hey, my name is Matt Kierzak. Ask for the owner, the manager, say, I seen your building might need an exterior wash. Could we give you a free quote? You guys could even give them a little demo if you guys have your equipment with you. Give them like a test spot, what could be done. That always works. But if you want commercial jobs, that's the way to go about doing it. I suggest when you're driving around in your car, always looking at buildings, see what needs done. I write them down. Like I said, I email too. I email for businesses. Corporate's a little bit tricky. If you're trying to get a corporate, I have learned that because they do want to see your revenue. Most of the time, they have a vendor form you have to fill out, and that can be tough when you're just starting out. So I'm still learning these videos, guys. I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm learning, trying. I'm calling this, I call this series Newbie to Newbie because I'm still new. So I'm trying to this is more focused on people who are just starting out, what I've done to get me jobs. Like I said, $32,000 I have for the whole month of April this year. I did $30,000 last year from June to the beginning of November. So it can be done. And then also I wanted to say, add as many services as you can that pertain to the pressure or soft washing, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, Some guys I know do landscaping stuff, yard cleanups, just whatever you guys can do. Oh, so there's tons of pressure washing businesses in my area, in the Pittsburgh and Erie, Pennsylvania, Western PA area. So another thing I did is that after every house wash, I added a bug perimeter defense free of charge. So after I wash the house, I spray the house down with a spider, mosquito, insecticide to block them. You know, try to prevent them for the year, 6 months. And I do it free. You can get, I think it's like concentrated mix for $25. It makes like 50 gallons. All you do is spray the top like 3 feet of the house. I mean, it's just stuff like that you guys can just add in to make it seem more worthwhile for the customer. So I hope this helps you guys out. Like I said, I'm still practicing on these videos and still learning how to edit and make these better. Stay tuned for that church. We're going to have a whole video on how we wash that. Limestone, you got to use a little bit more chem, higher up, about 3-4% SH. A lot of bleach. We're looking at about 2-3 days on that job just because of the chemical and where we get it from. It's hard to get, and the pricing just doesn't make any sense just to drive around and get it mailed in when I can get it cheaper in Pittsburgh. That job is in Erie, but with doing that job too, that's like, you take the video and people see you do these big commercial jobs or commercial jobs in general at pristine locations that people know, and that builds more trust with the residential community. So like I said, I hope this helps you guys out. I look forward to hearing comments, and if you guys have ideas or anything, please share them with me. Subscribe to the page. Let's help grow this page and anyone else's page that sees this. I'm definitely always trying to learn. So I appreciate it, guys, and you guys have a good night.